We got inside Atlanta's craziest jail. Bro, it makes sense us doing one because, well, we just came off doing police off stream. And bro, it was terrible, bro. So we might as well look at what it's like inside the jail, chat. We'll see. No, that's crazy.
Is there anything about jail you actually enjoy?
Bro, there's no windows, chat. What? There's literally no windows. It's literally a box, bro. It must get so hot in there. It must be boiling hot in there, bro. There's no windows, chat. That's man.
Them motherfuckers right here, they're like 3 machetes.
Bro, look at the floor. Bro, that bacteria can't be normal, bro. Look at that bacteria, chat. Bro, it's like it's never been. Bro, it's like it's abandoned, chat. These are meant to be the stairs, chat. Look at it. Bro, that looks like it's been abandoned for like at least 80 years, chat.
Gang, stabbing is a normality in here, like.
Bro, imagine getting stabbed by some metal that's like from inside this jail, chat. Look how dirty and everything is. What we watching? Inside Atlanta's craziest jail. It makes sense because we just finished doing PD. So it makes sense.
This place is fucking crazy, huh?
Oh hell no, bro.
This is Clayton County Jail, and it's one of the wildest jails in Georgia. Stabbings happen here almost daily.
And how does he know though? How does he get this inside information, bro? Because there's no way the officer allowing him to pick up shanks inside the jail, bro. How does he know, not the officers, bro? That is crazy.
Staffed at less than half capacity. Rival gang members are crammed together.
No, that's bad, chat. That's actually bad.
A serious risk of being
in UK, bro. UK can.
Inmates are not allowed to exercise.
Join the Twitch. Join the Twitch. You can see the stream on the Twitch.
And these are just a few of the problems you're going to hear about in this episode. And today, thanks to the newly instated Sheriff Levon Allen, a man who believes in transparency and is determined to fix this.
No, he looks like he just finished that battle pass. Why does the sheriff have that outfit, chat? Look, bro, he's like T100 Fortnite, bro. He's like a 5M cop, bro. Chat, look at him. Nah, he's fully kitted out, full on gold, bro. This is the whole prison's budget on his outfit, chat. No, what they call you, chat.
From the men's jail visiting the stabbers unit, the murderers pod, and the good behavior dorm, join us as we get unprecedented access.
Bro, this is your cell. Look at that, bro. No.
Places we've ever been, and we explore the questions of fairness, incarceration, and the deeper systematic issues that are playing out in jails all across the country. Let's get to it.
Bro, it's literally a den, chat. It's a big
We're just
den.
about to check ourselves in the Clayton County Jail, stop at the gas station. Where'd you just get out of?
Clayton County, I just got out 2 days ago.
What are the conditions in there right now?
Conditions are horrible. I'm talking about 16 rooms, supposed to have 2 people. So what, that's 32. Instead, you got about 45 to 55.
No, overpopulation.
It's a lot of weapons in there.
Jesus Christ.
The cells don't work.
Bro, he could be taken hostage when he goes. Does he go in the jail? I want to see if he goes in the jail, chat. We'll see. We'll stop yapping. We'll stop yapping.
Don't go. That's all I can say.
But I just don't want to get stabbed. That's the matter.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's a 50-50 chance. I can't guarantee you gonna
Hell
leave the same body.
What do people do all day?
Talk shit, try to fight, antagonize people through the windows, gang bang, smoke weed. Good luck.
All right. I wasn't that scared. Now I'm a little scared, I could say. What's going on in here?
That's a sight.
Good to meet you, Tommy.
Wise, man. Captain Hewitt, man.
Good to meet you, Captain. This is the team.
All right.
Okay, can you tell me what we're looking at here?
So those are the jail cells actually themselves. So it's where all the inmates are housed.
Is there any sunlight that gets in?
Through those windows, yes.
No way, chat. And look, there's barely any windows. There's barely any visibility. What is that, chat? What
Yeah,
is
windows,
that?
Yes.
How you doing?
That's Chief Green. Chief
Nice to
Green.
meet you. All right.
So-
Not much. Seeing some of your stuff too.
Yeah. So the sheriff. So you have the sheriff, which is the number one. He's number two.
Okay.
That's the easiest way to remember.
Shout out to Tommy G, bro. He's a
Would you
legend, bro.
recommend staying
Tell him,
overnight
chat.
in the murder unit?
Would I recommend it?
Like, would I be safe?
Yes, I believe you would be. Because we have locked doors in the murder unit.
I heard the locked doors open.
Well, some doors work, some doors don't from the inmates.
What do you mean some doors work, some doors don't, chat? They've lost their mind. What do you mean some doors on the murder unit? Some work and some don't. And you gotta walk up there and do your job.
The doors are messed up doors, but most of the doors, 90% of the doors in here work.
90%.
Put me with a
Hell
cellmate
no,
who
bro.
Has a good reputation.
Lost
Next
your
week's
mind.
video, I'll be living as an inmate in this jail. So if you see me asking the guards about staying here or shots of me in an orange jumpsuit, that's why.
You mean in the jail, in the murder unit? I mean, I wouldn't recommend that. Like putting you, because it's no telling what that inmate would do. We've seen a lot. I've seen a lot over the years. So
Hell
we can't
no, Chuck.
forecast to
Hell
say
no,
what's
Chuck.
gonna happen? I mean, we've seen fights, stabbings. It's a jail. It's a jail.
When was the last time there was a stabbing here? How common are knives in here?
Bro, I can never imagine getting stabbed, chat. That is crazy.
So like 80%
Everybody's
of the
got
guys
it.
have.
Just know that everybody's got it.
You want to take us in there? Should we start this journey?
We'll head down and start it off.
Man, this is real content, chat. Shout out to Tommy G.
Yeah,
This
so
is crazy.
you saw the doors from the outside that are our bucking chutes for our violent inmates. So they'll come in and they'll be brought in straight through that door.
Or I think he's getting processed, chat.
What's your first impression of the smell in here? Smells like a dog kennel.
This is very light. Yeah, this smell isn't bad in here.
It gets worse.
Yeah, a lot worse. So that when we go through the intake process, they start in cell 1 and then they move their way around until they're completely booked in.
Hell no, bro.
Okay. They got a non-compliant inmate if y'all want to go with them.
No
Some
compliant.
non-compliant. They said that they have weapons, they have metal objects. So we just gonna go down there and see what's going on.
Does this happen on a daily basis,
Yes.
weekly basis?
Yes. My name is Isrxyel, a sergeant for the Clayton County Sheriff's Office.
How long you been doing this?
I've been here for 3 years. I've been a sergeant for 2 years.
How do you describe your job?
I feel like I have one of the hardest positions.
Nah, he's a soldier, chap. He's a soldier for real.
How to do this job?
My whole family's in law
Job is
enforcement, so
risky.
I feel like that's something I always wanted to do. People always seen me growing up and said I was gonna be always in jail or something like that. So I chose to change my life.
We are about to
That's
enter the
good,
stabbing
that's
unit,
good.
where every inmate housed here has stabbed someone during their stay at Clayton County Jail. This is arguably
Oh,
the most dangerous door
no.
in the entire facility.
I ain't entering that room, he wasn't.
Get on the wall. Yeah.
I just wanted to give a male officer tonight, but I didn't want to give it to a female officer. I gave it up immediately. The only reason I acted in an outraged manner is because this man just acted in an aggressive manner with spray. It felt like this man just had a gun. I'm a real officer. This man said, I don't know his name. I ain't trying to get nobody in trouble. It's great.
So when we shut down y'all cells, there ain't nothing in there.
Nothing in there. Nothing in there. We go to right now.
You may be wondering why the walls are black in this cell. That's because many of the inmates here make fires in their cells so they can cook, smoke, or melt things down to make into shanks. And over time, the smoke stains the walls pitch black.
So the walls are black because the amount of that they smoke. Chat, they must be so stressed, chat. I've never seen black walls just from smoke, bro. Look at it, chat. This also resembles how long they've been in there for. The whole room is black just because they're smoking 24/7. Chat, they must be stressed in here 23 hours a day, bro. No, look at that, chat. Look at that. And this is in America. No.
We can settle all this and get Jalen Freeman out of jail. I've been here 4.5 years and I beat my original case. I'm only here for stabbing.
Don't you have another case coming up next week?
I got trial.
Next week.
Hopefully they let me go.
Hopefully they let you go.
4.5 years.
Like Clayton County, many jails around
Hopefully
the
they
country
probably
are starting
let
to
you
feel
go,
more like
bro.
prisons because, as you've heard, some inmates spend years here before ever being sentenced, and that's not how it's supposed to work. Jails are meant for short-term stays, usually for a few days to a few months while someone awaits trial or sentencing. And for context, the Speedy Trial Act of 1974 sets a federal guideline of about 70 days from the Speedy Trial Act of 1974.
The Speedy Trial Act of 1974 aims to prevent long delays before a trial begins and requires that a defendant be brought to trial within 70 days of the later of two events: indictment, information, filing, first court appearance, and indictment from charge. Okay.
Sets a federal guideline of about 70 days from indictment to trial. But with local courts backed up and public defenders overwhelmed, many inmates end up sitting for years before
That's like YNW Millie chat. Isn't that like that one rapper chat?
Serious questions about violations of the Sixth Amendment, the right to a speedy trial.
Yeah. That's what they're trying to do with him, chat, aren't they? Crazy.
Sheriff Levon Allen, Sheriff of Clayton County.
And how long have you been Sheriff of Clayton County for?
Since December 22nd, 2022.
When somebody's there for 5 years, somebody could say that's violating their right to a speedy trial. Like, what are your thoughts on that?
Absolutely. Now, there are some different things that
I always wondered why they
has taken so long.
why they made delay it for so long.
Has not been deemed competent during that particular time. Or maybe there have been continuances on both sides, you know, by the defense and by the prosecution. And there's various reasons on why those things have taken place. But again, my goal is not to keep anyone here a second longer than what they're supposed to be, because ultimately I need the space.
But that is so, imagine if you've been waiting years, chat. Years. That's wrong. That is wrong. But the state of the quality of them jails, they're definitely not letting them have a speedy trial. It's like they're leaving them there.
County jails fall under the jurisdiction of the local sheriff, and Clayton County Jail is ran by Sheriff Levon Allen. For 16 years prior, the jail was ran by Sheriff Victor Hill, a polarizing figure who faced multiple corruption allegations and was ultimately sentenced to 18 months in prison for violating the civil rights of inmates inside this very jail.
The former sheriff was convicted in 2022 of violating inmates' civil rights.
He tortured them. You're lying. That's a mad thing. You can tell, bro. Look at them. Well, I'm telling you, when they're wearing this gold thing, they've got to be part of some OCG. They've got to be part of some organized crime, because they're all wearing gold and black, chat. It's kind of suspicious, chat.
The former sheriff was convicted in 2022 of violating inmates' civil rights. He tortured people by ordering them on restraint chairs. Hill was sentenced to 18 months in prison.
18 months for torturing people.
Plagued by overcrowding, understaffing.
So it's his fault. This is his fault, pretty much.
To try and turn things around.
And he's got to fix it. Game's gone left. Not looking good, bro.
My name is Danny Nagel. I am a former prosecutor here in Clayton County, former judge, and current criminal defense attorney and PI attorney in Atlanta, Georgia. The issue is that they have too many cases, and there's no way to keep up with as many cases as there are.
Everyone here, from the inmates to the guards, is well aware of the understaffing problem, but fixing it isn't as simple as it sounds. The county board considers the jail fully staffed at 123 guards, which Sheriff Allen has. The reality, though, is that the jail needs at least 100 more officers to run safely, and the county board even paid a consulting firm nearly $375,000 to confirm that, and still, they have refused to fund extra positions, leaving Sheriff Allen's hands tied as the violence and chaos continues.
Clayton County commissioners approved a budget that would let go of nearly 40 correctional officers. It's a move.
How do you fix this problem now?
$10 million.
So the bottom line appears to be this. Sheriff Allen
How do you
genuinely
fix
wants
this?
to make this place better, but without the budget to hire guards that make the jail safer, or the option to build additional capacity to better segregate the prisoners and address the overcrowding, how could anyone make real progress? And to me, it seems like a question of human rights versus fiscal responsibility.
Yeah, this is
And the
bad,
problem is,
chat.
due to his position, Sheriff Allen will likely take the blame for issues he doesn't have the resources to fix. Let me know in the comments what you make of this situation.
I think it's that you gotta imagine, yeah? Imagine America, the #1 country in the world. They have jails like this, but yet they're spending like, what, $1 billion. to like change the ballroom in the White House and stuff, chat. It's kind of crazy, chat. I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of
We
crazy,
in
chat.
five. We in the hole right now.
And what's it known for?
Straight stabbing. Straight stabbing.
This is the stabbing unit?
This is a stabbing or a violent unit. The only reason the police put us here because they're saying we're problematic with other inmates and we tend to cause harm to other inmates, allegedly.
Okay. So
Cause chat, you gotta remember, yeah. These lot grow up around Young Thug, Lil Baby, all of that, bro. It's Atlanta. So you gotta remember, bro, this is literally a 5M server, chat. So no wonder why they're overstaffed, bro. This place is literally 5M jail, chat. It's crazy.
What? That's what you said. Murders with a BOP.
Like, bro, it's crazy.
They have a rapist with a theft by receiving, brother. This jail freestyle gang. This Clay County don't give a f about you.
So why are people
saying the jail is
sitting in the
freestyle?
same room as somebody that's stabbed somebody?
That's a good question.
These charges would come through the jails and come through and flow through the courts in a timely manner. So you would not have such a backlog on issues. So you could have someone who comes in for a murder, you have someone who comes in for something simple as a shoplifting, and they could be in two separate parts of the jail, and as their case flows through the court, it's done, it's proficient, and it's no issue. But when you have a backlog of cases, now you have an overcrowded jail, and you have to be able to properly classify people and also properly separate them from the different classifications. And right now, we have just outgrown the ability and the space of this jail.
So it's not really their fault to a degree. They're probably sorting them in terms of risk, instead of crime. They just don't want to risk like fighting stuff. So they just cramming them all together. Chat's probably that. Chat's probably that.
I just got out of Plain County Jail. I'm currently serving weekends and for a fleeing and eluding charge. And man, I just want to say I'm currently in the dorms with the
Serving weekends. How does that work? You go to jail at the weekend.
Dirty. Pipes aren't leaking.
Bruh,
Through to a floor.
there's no way that's a thing.
Wet. There's like sewer water everywhere.
You go to jail for the weekend.
It was terrible, man. And from what I hear, people are getting extorted every day, and it's not right. Say people just get locked up for a traffic ticket, and they're in there with evil people, like real criminals, and it's just not fair.
Well, so even a minor traffic infraction, like you might get hemmed up by some people in the jail and be like, hey, you know, you're gonna send us money to our cash app or we're gonna beat your ass, or we might stab you or kill you or do something worse to you.
Oh hell no, bro. And Tommy G's gonna stay in here, chat.
Those are the showers over there?
Yeah, hell yeah, we give it to her. Hey. Alright, so look, we ain't got no shower doors in it. We ain't got no shower door right here, right?
You guys just have to shower out in the open like this?
Yes. Yeah, we got a shower like that. But if females in the booth, they're gonna say indecent exposure, which is why we ask for light showers and intake. Which is what
so you guys have to like one guy like us to protect the shower while the other guy showers, or what?
Nah, we just go on the other side of the bedroom. Hey, but look,
no privacy in jail. Nah, not in the USA, not in the USA.
How do you make a machete?
I'll be there next year though. I'll be there next year.
We gonna come on. See what I'm saying? I can kick them. They don't have about 5 knives.
So how long does it take to make a knife?
It depends on what kind of knife you're trying to make. If I was to bust somebody, I would want to bust them with a flat piece because it's harder to stitch up. A rod, they only leave marks like I got hit with a rod. Gang, stabbing is a normality. It is very common for you to pull up on inmates, show me your stab wounds. They'll come out in their jumpsuit, I'll show you. Like,
Is that a shank?
Oh hell, bro! Imagine that going inside you, chat. No, chat. No. Imagine that going. Nah. In the USA, they need to chill out with this stuff, bro.
What goes through your
That's
mind?
a mad one. That's a mad one, chat. That's a
9
mad.
out of 10 guys has a shank walking
That's
around.
a
Like, what goes through your mind?
Man, you just gotta be careful. Don't look at nobody the wrong way. You just, keep it pushing, man. You just stick to yourself. And if somebody comes, just be ready.
This is one of the more dangerous units?
yes, this right now, this is the most dangerous house.
Okay.
Listen, this is on file. Gang, there is nobody in this jail that has been charged with more stabbings than me. I promise you. I have 3 folders. The normal inmate has like a folder this day. I have like 3 folders.
What?
I'm 25. I've been here since I was 20. I was originally booked for a murder and armed robbery. I went to trial of March.
Bro, that is not a flex. Chat, this is not a flex, chat. This is actually not a flex. But to some guys, this is, bro. I don't get it, bro. That man lost it, chat.
Never brought me to this jail. The only charge that I'm still facing right now are stabbings. If I would have never caught a charge in jail, I would have went home last March.
If I would have never caught the charge, I would have been home
24 months ago.
This jail is made to trap you, to get in here. They put you in a messed up environment, and when you defend yourself, they're gonna charge you. And once you get charged, it's hard to get out of this.
You want to show me what you
Oh.
see their cell?
Is
that okay to bring us to the cell with the guards here?
We can't even see out our window. Can't even see out our window. This our
How many people live in here?
3. We sleep on the floor, gang. We been living in this motherfucker 10 feet away from our toilet for the last 3-4 years.
Bro, the last 4 years they're living in a box like this, bro. Chat, 23 hours a day, what, 24 hours a day? A black box, chat. 5 guys in a, what, 3-person cell, chat.
You've been in here for 3 or 4 years?
Not this room, but in this jail.
In this cell, chat. Nah, bro.
This jail has an extreme problem with bugs, and I had to get rid of them.
So if I plan on sleeping here tomorrow, am I at risk of getting bed bugs?
I can almost guarantee you're gonna get them.
Almost every
Almost
guard in this jail
guarantee,
has a bed
fam.
bug problem, and there's a fierce debate over who's responsible. Some say it's the jail's duty to provide a clean environment, and that failure to do so potentially violates the 8th Amendment, which protects inmates from cruel and unusual punishment. The fact is, the sheriff spends about $20,000 a month on pest control, and his team argues they're fighting an uphill battle against inmates who refuse to clean their cells, giving the bugs a perfect place to hide and multiply. And at this level of infestation, it's nearly impossible to fix
Bro.
without moving every inmate to a different facility and treating every wall, vent, mattress, and piece of clothing. And then, once the inmates get transferred back, making sure that no one brings the bugs back in. And even if all of that is done, it only takes one new inmate arrival carrying a bed bug to start the cycle all over again, which makes this problem a massive headache to deal with. What do you guys do for fun?
Rap, read.
Yeah.
Anything you recommend to people back home?
James Patterson. I like crime novels. Or J.K. Rowling.
You like Harry Potter?
Yeah, I love Harry Potter.
Great.
Avid Harry Potter.
Damn, they don't know J.K. Rowling, that's mad.
I don't know if you can tell from my vernacular, but I grew up in a very affluent household. I just chose this lifestyle because that was what was cool in getting girls at the time. But now I realize I've been tricked. What I thought was lame on the street is actually cool. And what I thought was cool is actually lame. So now I have to get out with a different mindset.
Like, why is it, especially in the hood, that sometimes the most dangerous guy is the coolest guy?
Because he understands the streets. He understands what comes with the streets. I'm actually from the streets. I know the streets very well, but I also know the law too. Like, I know if I use what I know in the streets, what could happen. You know what I'm saying? So I think the most dangerous person will be smart enough to say, hey, if I do this, I'm going to go to jail for the rest of my life due to me being against it.
But did you have a good family, a good household?
Great family. Like, I grew up in a single mother household. I grew up with a stepdad, but my mom bust her ass. Like, did the best she could. My mom was a real estate agent, a school teacher, like, a fluent household.
Any message to your mom?
Mom, I'm sorry. I'm making it right. I love you.
I might be an inmate tomorrow.
No, he seems happy, Chai. He seems happy he said that.
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see.
If you're an inmate tomorrow, send me a kite. I'm going to see you at night. You're going to need it.
Yeah, you're gonna need it.
I'ma send you a knife, you're gonna need it louder. Bro, he said, bro, if you're staying here tonight, you're gonna need the knife. Bro, it's like he's played Arkham Asylum, chat, or something crazy, chat. Like, bro, like he's doing COD zombies, chat. He's trying to survive a night, bro. He's lost it.
This place is fucking crazy, huh? So they're on lockdown for a good amount of the day?
Yeah, 23 and 1.
23 and 1?
23 and 1
So they have 1 hour of freedom a day, and that's their freedom consists of this room.
Or they can go to the yard. Yeah, but when they do something like this, showing knives to us and stuff like that, they feel like.
Do they get in trouble?
Yes, we're gonna do some disciplinary paperwork on them. They already died for security, so they like.
So what more trouble can they possibly get?
Nothing.
So they just keep adding time to their sentence if they get caught?
Yes.
How much time does someone get when they're caught with a shame?
14 additional days, 14 to 21 days.
What's going on, Sheriff? Wild place here, man.
Yeah. This is where everyone who's charged with murder, they're brought back into this area.
And this is where I was considering sleeping.
Yeah.
Bad idea, huh?
You want to do it?
I don't know. I'm gonna have to feel it.
I would do it. If I had the time to do it, I would.
All right, so someone who started a fire.
I would do it, brother. He's trying to get him killed, blood. He's trying to get him killed so they can get a fat payout so they can fix the jail, bro. This is crazy. This is actually crazy.
Holy shit, that doesn't even happen.
Go to the wall.
Window?
Grab the window.
to the right wall. Put your hands behind your back.
You don't go down here, you don't see burning a hole in the lights. They don't need lighters. All they need is a positive and a negative wire connection. They can burn paper, stuffing up the vents, destroying the cell. Everything in here was brand new.
No.
You can see confident. These are tactical boots. All I do is spark the wire connection, put the paper down, and it starts to fire.
Okay, Sheriff. So one of his complaints is gonna be about onions on his tray.
Chat, that is literal toilet paper. The guy is done toilet paper, chat, bro. This is why you should never go to jail. If you have addiction, bro, it's just cooked, bro. You're cooked.
We already verified
Cooked,
what's on his
bro.
tray. What he's allergic to. He's not allergic to onions. So that's something he's about to complain about.
Did you tell him he was allergic to onions? Alright,
Not at the time.
Alright, that's what I'm saying. So, you gotta make the stuff make sense, man. I'll make sure that the nutritionist speaks to you again. And make sure you tell them everything at one time. Alright?
You guys do a 23-and-1 schedule? What do you think about that?
I don't have a problem with 23-and-1 because it gives me a lot of time to think about my actions.
A man who is alone with his thoughts is a very dangerous man, chat. Remember that.
And the shit that I've done wrong.
Jail some real bullshit. They got shanked. He threatened to kill me earlier. Now we threaten. What kind of shit?
Oh, hell no. Nah. No. Game's gone. He throws poo at the officers, chat. This one throws poo at the officers. But I can't lie. Hell
Those
no.
were his feces he just walked over?
Brother, no,
So if you
stop
look at his
that.
door, 5108, you see the glass is missing because he takes and builds fires and puts it up against the glass and melts the glass out of it so that he can then take and throw feces on officers.
Hell no.
He's a regular feces thrower?
Yes, on a very regular basis, daily, typically daily.
How would you rate this?
Nah, they probably have mental
Your
like
unit is a 10.
issues,
What was this
chat.
unit? 4. Jesus. Okay, so this is the murder unit.
This is the murder unit. So if you look, when we go in the door from the left to right, we start with murderers and then move around to aggravated assaults.
And keep in mind, every inmate here is innocent until proven guilty in court. But here are the facts. Out of the roughly 2,000 inmates housed in this jail, about 200 are charged with murder, and another 600 or so are here on attempted murder charges.
Garrison!
Look at that chest set. What did we get? What'd you get?
Oh man.
Let's see. Woo! Wait, is this normal jail food?
If it's normal jail food, it's a blessing. It's simple out there, but it's a real blessing. You feel me? When you in here, you learn to be grateful. That's one thing we always talk about. Like, be grateful to walk outside and just look at the tree. You feel me? Something simple, something just. You feel me?
That's a great. To walk outside and look at trees and just be happy to be alive is a beautiful thing.
Be grateful. You feel me? Be happy. Just to see a bird, be a blessed feeling. For real.
What unit are we in right now?
7-1. Unit 7-1.
What is it known for?
Depending on who you ask, they'll say this is more dangerous charge.
This is a dangerous unit? Yeah. How old are you guys?
I'm 21. I'm 23.
Nah, that's bad, chat.
What time does your day start here?
The day start early. Breakfast trays probably come around like 3 in the morning.
Yeah.
4
3 or 4 in the morning?
Yeah.
That's early.
That early.
How good's the breakfast?
Have a question that.
Bad?
Anything grits, one day oatmeal the next day good? It ain't good. I don't really eat for real.
Nah, that's bad,
Does
chat.
time go by fast or slow in here?
It really go by fast to me.
Yeah?
I've been locked up like 52 months.
Does that feel like a long time to you?
Nah, it really still feel like I got locked up yesterday.
Is there much to do for fun around here?
It's all about how productive you can be. You feel me? Find a way to keep themselves occupied, keep their mind off of whatever it is going on.
So what's your hope for the future?
That I get to see everybody on around in these rooms on the street sooner or later. Hope for the future is going to get back out into the streets.
What kind of household did you guys grow up in?
And I grew up without a mom, so.
Without a mom?
Yeah, you feel me? So, you know, I grew up in an alright household, though. You feel me?
I grew up in a single parent household, feel me? Most of the time we were doing it by myself. There was always a lot of family around, you know, there were other people.
Would you say your house was stable or was it chaos in your house?
I was stable.
Yeah.
Auntie did great.
Is there anything about jail you actually enjoy or like?
No, there's nothing about here I like or enjoy.
It's just hell.
I wasn't wishing on nobody.
No, that's crazy, chat.
What's going on? So what happened?
I'm Tommy.
No, you got hit up, chat.
And I was talking to another person walked up to me and started hitting on me, and I got hit in the face a couple times, and they've been trying to take me medical and take care of me since then.
What brought on the attack?
Some people are not placed in the proper units where they should be. Like, some people are mental and they shouldn't be in population with regular people. So it's a classification problem right now going on in the jail.
So someone that was too aggressive and violent was in your unit?
Yes, sir.
Did it have anything to do with like property or gambling or anything like that?
No, sir.
Okay.
That's
I got my
bad.
food at home, and I like my food. I'm big. I like to eat.
Is it hard being a white boy in this jail?
In Clayton County, yeah.
Are you unaffiliated, or do you have any crew that can help you?
I'm unaffiliated.
And how is that being unaffiliated? Is that a risk?
It could be, but I mean, I've been here for 2 years, and I've been stabbed one time, and I've had this incident. But
Oh, gotcha.
Like my incidents were isolated incidents. They won't like no gang shit or nothing like that.
So you've been here for 2 years. One of our rights as an American is to have a fast.
Chat. I can't like this should not happen in America, bro. Like this sort of treatment to the inmates. They need to really focus on the rehabilitation, chat, and just making proper prisons. They just gotta segregate everyone, chat. They gotta figure out a way to segregate every prisoner, and then it'll be less problems, chat. Less problems.
They're not all that. I've never been inside of a courtroom. I've never seen an attorney. I have never been given a bond. Nothing.
Would you say that's most people's experience in here? Is that court just keeps going on and on?
And a lot of that comes from they fired the public defenders. They got new public defenders. They got Judge Carter. She had cancer. She's been out. Then they don't have a DA. They got a new DA. So a lot of people are getting their due processing rights denied.
Do you know where we're headed next?
This is the inmate working dorm. These will be the kitchen inmate workers, from back dock sanitation, the cooks for the kitchen, every trade that comes through the jail as far as the inmate eat. These fellas right here work very hard up in the kitchen to get the job done.
Thanks for having us today. Thank you. So tell me about this unit.
We work for the jail, basically. This unit is kitchen workers. So everybody in this unit comes together, makes food for the kitchen, cleans the kitchen, dishwashes. My main thing is serving trays. So they'll have me on the line, sanitizer, serving trays. Just simple things like that.
Every little helps, chat. Every little helps,
12
chat.
hours a day, 13
12 hours a day?
12 to 13 hours a day, and we don't get too many perks.
Are you guys
for it.
paid?
No, we don't get paid. Now I've heard some jails do get paid. That's a blessing. But
What do you think about that?
You got to take the good with the bad. You know, I think I've been to this jail, and I've been in different sections before. I've been in dorms where they have lice, where they have I've seen one person with 100 pieces of lice on his jumpsuit. There's dorms where people getting stabbed for no reason, innocent civilians getting stabbed, gang members stabbing people for no reason. So it's better to be in here than in some of these other dorms. That's what I will say.
You guys want to give us a little tour? Tell us what goes down here, what the schedule is. Show us your spot.
This is just my little cut. That's over here workout. I call this my front yard.
So this is an open bed?
Yeah.
So anyone new that comes in might get placed there?
Yeah.
Okay. You're built like a brick shit house. What do you do to be so jacked?
On the streets, I'm a personal trainer, nutrition, and a massage therapist, a sports coach, and a weight loss therapist. Just got into a little BS, and now I'm doing a little bit of time, but I work out on the streets. I try to motivate a lot of the guys in here to work them out because we work so hard for the jail. It's kind of the only thing that's going to keep their bodies from completely breaking down because 7 days a week, no off days, 10 to 12 hours, man. We're working non-stop.
So what are you doing here to be in shape? Like what are your go-tos?
Was I actually designed to work out. I mean, it's something that comes out of this. So basically, I do a lot of pull-ups, squats, different variations of push-ups,
Is there
back
a
arm
place
lifts.
to do pull-ups in this room?
Yeah, well, I jump up there and grab the bar, even though I'm not supposed to be on that motherfucker. But yeah, I jump up there, grab the bar, do
This
pull-ups.
pipe right here, they get mad though if you do that?
Yeah, because they don't want us working out in here. Why? I don't know, but it releases.
So are people technically not allowed to work out?
Yeah, technically we're not really supposed to be working out in here. We'll make water bags, and of course they're gonna pop those.
Working out is what gets people mentally healthier.
It is.
Yeah, that's right, chat. If you don't give them space to work out and release the endorphins, it's not good,
There
chat.
might be around 41 of us in here right now.
So this is a question. Some people, there's pretty much two sides of the coin. Some people say, you know what? If they committed a crime, throw the book at them.
Nah,
Deserve nothing.
I get that reasoning, but when it's a jail like this, when the state of it is like this, nah, that's too much. Like, bro, you do not want to go here, bro. Doesn't matter what you done. Don't want to go here.
There should be better conditions.
Yeah.
Like, what is the answer when it comes to prison or jail conditions, do you think?
I guess when you do something wrong, you go through whatever it is to go through. They make things nice. They can make a brand new jail for us. It's not the officers or the sheriff or anybody like that that's tearing down the jail. It's literally the people that they're putting inside of the jail. So you can't really blame the guards or the officers or anybody else like that, because a lot of the places, when they're new, they're new.
Why are these
There you go, chat. That's your answer.
Why you want to turn the place that you have to live for a certain amount of time into a complete shithole?
That's beyond me.
I'm a young man. I have certain urges. How do I take care of that in prison jail?
You can go in the stall, leave it in the toilet. You can go in the shower, leave it in your towel. You know, that's what you got to do. And everybody sleep. Pitch a tin in your fucking rack and go crazy. You know, it's.
Okay.
Gotta get creative, I guess.
Soy de Honduras, trabajo en el área de la cocina, tengo aquí 23 meses, me acusan de narcotráfico.
Narcos, chat.
No tienen ninguna prueba contra mí, no hay control, mucha gente la navajean con cuchillos, mucha droga.
Man, we seen people get stabbed up and the officers just staring at them. Don't even call nobody. You know what I'm saying? And they got officers bringing drugs in here. There's all kinds of crazy shit. But they want to.
Officers bringing in the drugs?
An officer found herself on the other side of the law this afternoon after she was accused of trying to enter the jail with contraband.
No, crazy.
In jail tonight, accused of trying to bring contraband inside.
Sheriff Levon Allen has arrested 2 of his own corrections officers for allegedly smuggling drugs into the jail.
If you check the news right now, they're gonna say Miss Allen, oh, she was selling drugs, putting drugs. I was in that door. I was next door to them niggas while they was doing all that shit. But it's not like it's the sheriff's fault. The sheriff don't know.
What? That's crazy.
What are a lot of these stabbings?
Those corridors are massive as well,
Trying to get respect. Somebody probably did something to their person on the street. They called, and now they stabbed them for basically bragging rights. They paying.
They spend more time.
Yeah.
How much more time?
It all depends, because now the judge, they can run it concurrent to what they initial charges is. You know, if they already here for murder, they gonna say, oh, you only here for murder, and you got an ag assault. They ain't gonna really do nothing to it. So they feel like I could just stab you and then.
Yeah, that's not good.
Which ones are the most dangerous, you think? Like the
probably these.
Chat, this might be too late on the YouTube, so I have to skip that.
Yeah.
Have we been in this one yet?
No, sir.
This is the mental one.
Mental health, yes,
The
sir.
entire place.
You got the medical dorm, section 6, and the rest of the old man dorm, one of the old man step-down dorms in dorm 3.
Next up, we visit the mental health unit, where inmates housed here are battling psychological issues ranging from thoughts of unaliving themselves to schizophrenia to inmates that have not yet been diagnosed.
This is bad, chat. Bro, what's he pouring? Water? Look at that, chat. He's pouring like a whole bin full of water in the shower. What is that? Oh hell no, bro! This is looking like Arkham Asylum, chat. Imagine being placed in here. No. That is crazy.
Tell me about this place.
They violate people's constitutional rights out here. Is this supposed to be a mental health all filthy and stuff, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right. I've been here for 3 days. Due process says probation supposed to come see me 17 business days. I haven't been seen. I keep calling my family. They keep telling my family it's on a public defender. Then they say I don't have a public defender. Then they trying to put it on a probation officer, giving my family to run around.
Tell me from your point of view what's going on here.
That's bad,
So
Chuck.
basically, it's just a mental health unit.
Just this dorm or this one?
1, 2, 4, and 5.
And what gets someone qualified to come in here?
They get evaluated by mental health, the mental health staff here, and they go by the medication that they taking, and that's what qualifies them to come in mental health.
So do some of
Hell
these
no,
guys
bro.
more so belong in an asylum than a jail, you think?
I
Yeah.
feel like they belong in a mental health, a real mental health facility.
Is there places like that anymore?
Yeah. It's just the bed space. It's just a lot of other people that's in other counties that got to go there. So they just wait on bed space to send these people out to. Most of these people are here for criminal trespassing. Between 1, 2, 4,
Criminal
5.
trespassing is the most common crime that they're.
Criminal
So there's
trespassing,
loitering?
yes. Loitering as well. I'm sorry.
Really?
Loitering, yes. Then they can't pay their bonds because they've been doing this so many times.
What brought you into jail?
Criminal trespassing. Well, I thought of when you trespass on somebody's property, not the property that you live on. See, I live on the property in which I was deemed criminal trespassing.
Is this your first time being criminal trespass?
Yes.
Okay. So how long are you going to be here for?
Well, it just took place this past week, so I'm hoping not to be here no longer than the time it takes me to go to court.
That's so messed up, Chuck. So he probably didn't even know, like, he was just walking around or something, and they said, nah, you go to jail for trespassing, bro, and he's ended up there. Yeah. Long there, Chuck.
What kind of bugs you think?
I'm not really sure, man.
Like
Bed
bed
bugs,
bugs?
body lice. It's in between my
How long have you been here?
For about a little over a month.
And what are you here for, allegedly?
Originally an escape charge.
He's blind, Chuck.
Prisons before this?
Yeah.
How does prison compare to jail?
This jail's by far worse than any prison I've ever been to.
Really?
Yes.
Because right now Georgia prisons are bad, right?
Yeah, this jail's nasty.
Can you tell me what all the mattresses on the floor are for?
Oh, a mattress on the floor is because they don't have no bed space.
Overcrowding is a huge issue here. The official capacity for inmates is 1,535, but there are typically between 1,800 and 2,000 people here at a given time. This has pushed this facility to the breaking point, with inmates having to sleep on the floor of their cells or even on the floors of their pods, and it's just another contributing factor to the chaos in Clayton County.
It's been going on since I've been here. I've been here 2 years.
2 years?
Yeah, 2 years.
That seems like a long time without a trial.
I haven't seen nobody. I haven't got a bond. They just, once they lock you up in Clayton County, they forget about you.
I'm from Miami, and the court system here is not good. It's not good at all. They'll leave you in there for months and months on a petty case or even a big case. They don't take you to court back to back like Florida or another state does.
What goes through your head when you see guys here
Sure.
for, their bond could be as low as 150 or 300 bucks, but they've been here for 3 months. Like, what do you see as keeping somebody in there for months without being able to cough up that money?
I do believe that that's something that overall our legislators need to look into. The saying would be, do the crime that you can afford to do, right? Which is, if you have two people that do the exact same crime, and then one is just half wealthy and have means, and the other one don't, the one that does not have money ultimately stays in jail. They did the exact same crime. Then a lot of times we're paying more to keep the person in jail than what their bond is. We just have to make it make sense, because it costs me more to house you than it will cost to just let you out.
Yeah.
Guys, for reference, it costs taxpayers about $100 a day to house an inmate, and that's before you even factor in the cost of public defenders, judges, and the entire court system. Meanwhile, some of these guys are locked up for petty charges like loitering or trespassing, offenses that they would be out for if they simply had a couple $100 for bail. And it kind of makes me wonder, is it a good use of taxpayer money to keep someone in jail?
Or is it the police officers' fault? Like, maybe they just arrested them to just for the sake of it, Chuck. They just put them in jail.
For weeks for something extremely minor.
Yeah, Chuck, they're just picking on them, Chuck.
So I actually was a magistrate court judge here, and I would set bond as low as I could, but when you're working with people who, they don't have any resources, they don't have family, or they don't qualify for a bond, they haven't been on their job for X amount of years, or their family haven't been, or their family and friends, they don't have legal status. So they're here for what, a couple $100, but the problem is they don't have the resources, and now they're stuck, and now they're in here with the most dangerous people in society. The gangs and stuff, they're gonna look and be like, yo, this is not somebody that's from the streets. This is just somebody, this is a family man that just happened to get caught up for no license. We're definitely about to take advantage of them. Again, if we don't have the capacity to hold people and we don't have the staff to make sure that they're safe, like that's a recipe for disaster. And what's coming out, at least through, stories on Instagram and TikTok and social media and stuff, is like, it's not being done. Like, they're not being kept safe.
Yeah. Look at the toilet. Look at the floor. Look at the floor. Look at the roof liquid.
That's bad.
Every guy in the unit shares one bathroom?
Yeah, we share one bathroom. Well, we got bathrooms in our room, but they don't work.
This is the only working bathroom.
This is the working
The
bathroom.
only working bathroom, chat.
How long has it been doing this?
It's been doing that for a while now.
Look at the state of the cell, chat.
Jesus Christ.
Look, this is where we take a bath in. Would you want to take a bath in there?
This is pretty rough.
Would you want to take a bath in there?
Are you injured, brother?
Yeah. I broke my heel, man. My head. And they ain't take me to the hospital until after 2 months.
Did you guys do the drawing?
No.
Nah.
No, it was someone else from before?
Yeah.
Are you guys roommates?
Yeah.
Just you two staying here?
Yeah.
Light not working, toilet always leaking. We always gotta wipe down the floors, the sinks. You see how the sink is rigged.
Some people could look at the rough conditions in a jail and say, hey, that's what causes somebody to be bad. Other people would say, no, it's bad people that make the tough conditions. Like, where do you fall on that continually?
One, I wanted to be very clear that we're not running a college university, all right? I'm not the dean of a college. So if I was a dean of a college, you can say, hey, dean, why are the kids smoking and doing drugs on the college campus? Why are they fighting on the college campus? But I'm not a dean of a college. I'm the sheriff of a jail that out of the 2,000 inmates, 1,000 of them either killed or attempted to kill someone. Out of the 2,000, 150 either robbed someone at gunpoint or knife point or snatched or taken some of them. I could fix a shower today, and the inmates will go and use the nozzle to the shower, shave it down to try to make it into a shank. So again, I can fix something that can break something. So again, yes, it's the environment and the condition.
In your opinion, do bad conditions make bad people, or do bad people make bad conditions?
I think that when you put even good people, when you put good people in conditions where they're in survival mode, human nature is gonna tell you, hey man, no matter where you are, I gotta survive. I don't think that necessarily defines who someone is. When I get out of that situation, it's like, hey, I'm going back to normal. I mean, it's the same situation as, people in the military. You don't ask people in the military, hey, have you ever shot and killed someone? That's just a thing you don't do. In that situation, they may had to have do something that they normally would not do, but for their life or their safety being on the line.
They all feel like the murder dog. Oh, I didn't shoot this person. I didn't do this. I didn't kill this person. I didn't beat this person.
But the amount of these guys that are in here for no reason, I would guess there's a reason.
Everybody feel like they're not in here for no reason. It's a reason why they're in here.
We're about to go into what unit now?
The alternative lifestyle dorm.
What does that mean?
The LGBTQ community.
Are you forgetting some letters?
Emma?
You're being short right now.
Emma said, I don't know, I'm gonna say it.
No. Yo, I thought he was joking, chat. No. This is the real life tea bag. This guy is a wrongin', chat. This guy is a wrongin', the real life tea bag.
Can you give the people the lay of the land here?
Oh, hell no.
This is house uniform.
No.
Alternative lifestyle, orientation. Ain't too much violence on this floor. It's pretty much laid back.
How do you get...
No.
What happened?
He was with his girl.
Oh, so he's being possessive right now?
But
Okay, so what does it take to be in here?
Bro.
Someone say, I want to be in here.
You have to be part of the community. The LGBTQ.
But chat, you see where everyone was like, oh, King Von went in this facility, yeah? To make sure that he wouldn't get arrested. What if you go in here, you're not part of that community for protection, and they just start on you, chat? What are you man doing, bro? What are you man actually gonna do? You're cooked, bro. You're cooked, bro.
So you just tell the guards, hey, look, I'm part of LGBT. Can you please put me over here? So what happens if you stay in general population?
You normally get beat up. You normally get stabbed. I got stabbed in the face just for being gay.
Just for being gay, someone stabbed in the face?
Somebody stabbed me in my face.
So are a lot of the straight inmates want to secretly get with you guys, but they want to pretend like they don't?
Yeah, they pretend, and that's very confusing. They pretend like they want to be over here with us, but they only doing that for protection.
So some straight guys hide in here just so they don't have to deal with the danger. So you guys feel like you need a
Yeah, like King Von. That's what King Von was doing, chat.
I have one on me, so yes, I have a weapon on me. We need weapons to be safe in this jail. Fuck this dorm, the jail, period.
Folks, the guards saw the inmate show us his knife, so right after we left this unit, a sweep was conducted and the knife was taken away.
Okay, couple of questions. What do those guys in Unit 4, what happens if they're in the general population?
Hey, they might get flipped.
Yeah.
They're not allowed. They're not allowed.
Are they in there for their own protection?
For sure. I don't care what they talking about. You look it up. Them folks got more DRs than anybody in the beat. Them folks wild.
DRs?
Yeah.
What's DR?
Disciplinary report.
Oh, okay.
You feel me? Them folks, them niggas crazy for real.
If we wanted to spend a day here tomorrow, is that a good idea?
That'd be good.
Is it overcrowded enough? So where would we sleep if we stayed here?
Right here.
No! Oh, hell no. He's gonna eat it, chat. Trust me, he's gonna eat it, chat. This one actually looks nice. This is what it should be looking like, chat. This is what a prison should be looking like.
So where are we right now?
We in the honor dorm. The major pick every person. Like it's like at least 10 people in here.
So what does it take to be in here?
Outstanding inmate, don't get in no trouble, and a good background.
There's only 10 people in here.
10 people.
Sure, here, bring going.
Yes, sir.
Now look, let me just say, look at the difference
Yo.
in this cell, how clean and nice it is compared to some of the other ones.
For sure, free the guys, man.
So let me ask you this, because this is such a nice cell compared to what we've seen, is that simply because you put a lot of effort into caring for it?
Yes, sir. We have
So the cells that look like shit, is that because the inmates don't take care of it?
That's because they don't take care of this.
So do you guys have any problems with bugs in this?
No, not in this dorm. Not in this dorm at all. No bugs. Kicked up, I be kicking it up in here, guys. Kicking it. Ready to go home. Got a couple months left.
I mean, that seems doable. Like, this is the first cell I've seen where I'm like, oh yeah, I could do some time in here, no problem. The other cells seem like worse than third world conditions.
Yeah.
Some places that I got a BOP. I ain't did nothing. I don't have no extra charges or nothing like that. I just did a report because I moved. I was supposed to be changing my probation to Atlanta, and they violated me for that. So that's why you're looking at me right now.
Damn, chat.
What's going on?
Someone's got the mic.
Are we going to a female dorm or male dorm? Female. Fight? How often does this happen?
All the time, every day.
Appreciate all the follows, everyone, on the TikTok. Everyone enter the Twitch if you're not already in here. Everyone follow the Twitch.
So I think a girl was saying that someone's trying to jump her. The non-compliance, what was that all about?
Just an inmate not following orders.
So she wants attention. She wants to say her side of the story.
A little attention.
Gotcha. Okay. We gotta go. We'll be back in the morning, okay?
Yeah, pull up here for sure.
All right, folks. This was a look.
They're saying pull up here and show like it's some sort of house party, chat. You gotta forget this is a jail, chat. It's a prison.
County Jail in Georgia, and we saw everything from the guard perspective, the inmate perspective, the safe, the dangerous, and everything in between. Thank you to Greg of Lucky 8, who does he makes Netflix documentaries, including 60 Days In. He's the one that got us in.
We watched 60 Days In, chat. 60 Days In is good, chat.
Do this. Sheriffs around the country, jails around the country. If you want to let us in to your unit, tell your story. We'd love to go there. So email me at TommyGMcGee123@gmail.com. This was a good one. Very interesting. A lot of stories, a lot of unique perspectives, and a pretty fucking crazy environment.
Oh hell no! He opened the door, bro. Damn.
Very interesting day in the job. A lot of thoughts going through my head. And I got to experience this as a journalist. But next week, you'll get to see an episode where I experience this as an inmate. It's gonna be crazy.
Ooh.
See you next week.
Next week, chat. Shout out Tommy G. W video.